Richard Kaye is a real estate dealer and the proprietor of Kaye Property Consultants in Mukono. He has been in the business for over a decade. He buys land in desired locations, which he develops before subdividing it into affordable plots that are desirable for home developers. But Kaye says that apart from the cost of acquiring the land, he has to incur more before a desired estate can take shape so homeowners can buy. This includes hiring bulldozers at the cost of 1 million shillings a day to level the ground, to fencing and even constructing roads, as well as improving access to water and electricity, which he says is very costly.
The
challenges we face include putting up all the infrastructure needed, which is very expensive and difficult.
The high costs incurred during land preparations has forced real estate dealers like Richard Kaye to sell plots of land at relatively high prices. Kaye, like many in the business community, says this will change if government considered extending services like water, electricity and decent roads to remote areas outside Kampala, where some of these real estates are being developed.
If it is possible, government should set up an office where we can go for assistance in setting up these services. This can be very helpful.
What we have been asking government to do for a long time, this is try to expand, do what we call inclusive development, ensure rural areas get as much services as people in the urban areas.
Kisirinya and Kaye were also commenting on the latest report by the Uganda Bureau of Statistics, which shows that apart from Kampala and Wakiso, service provision remains poor at best in many districts. Consequently, Kisirinya argues that the most important social amenity in the real estate business is electricity, and this should be prioritized.
On electricity, we know that the coverage of the grid is very limited, and we know very well that the grid covers only about 20% of people who want power for light, So, meaning that many more businesses are not able to access the power.
Unless something is done, the current hefty costs incurred by the likes of Kaye could make staying afloat more difficult, with many property dealers now in hiding, in prison or out of business.